Dan Atherton, professional mountain biker. Been racing for probably about 10, 12 years now, and competing all around the world at the top of my game pretty much. I've won World Cups, I've won British Championships, I've won National Championships, and you know, the whole game is just about looking after your body and trying to keep ahead of the kind of competition with a physique that outdoes the rest. I think the most important thing for a professional athlete is the longevity of their career, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you look after your body. So the majority of professional athletes work with sports masseurs and just guys who really know their stuff and can keep on top of the body. My kind of first introduction to Paul and his company Restore Sports Massage was when I broke my neck.
It's not very tight, sorry mate.
No.
Sorry. It's not designed for comfort, I'm afraid.
Right.
It's the best we're going to do.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Well.
And you know, I was in a pretty bad way. I was in a halo for 3 months with absolutely no movement whatsoever. I was then sent out to America to work with Red Bull's top kind of clinic out there, and they rehabbed me back to full movement and full mobility. But you know, when you've had an injury that bad, it's all about staying on top of that massage work and that soft tissue work. And you know, Paul was the guy who was there week in, week out, getting the movement back and just really working with me at every opportunity to kind of keep on top of that major injury. So my goals going into the relationship with Paul and with Restore was purely just to return to function and to return to racing at a professional level. And I think we kind of took it one session at a time. You know, we really broke it down at the start of each session and said, okay, what are you feeling today? What's the major problems? And you know, it wasn't just turn up on the day, get a job lot of work done and then leave after my hour's done. It was really personal touch, and it was really, you know, what you're feeling, where's the pain? And you know, we broke down those movements, we really addressed the issues of the day and just kind of worked through it that way. And yeah, I had amazing gains. You know, after every single session I felt vastly improved. So as an athlete and as a professional mountain biker, you know, there's just, your career is riddled with injuries. You know, it's just one thing after another. And I worked with Paul for about 6 months on my neck through the race season. Just, you know, every session was huge gains, and we eventually kind of got myself back to full movement. And now I just recently had a knee operation, and we're kind of working with my knee now, but still covering my neck. And you know, sometimes I'll go in and we'll purely work on my knee, and I think that reflects a lot in how far we've come with my neck. You know, there was a time where I thought, you know, I'm going to have this for the rest of my life, this work on my neck. But you know, now another injury's come along and we're concentrating on that, and all of a sudden my neck's kind of pushed on the back burner, and I'm not thinking about it as much. And that in itself proves that the rehab and the work that Paul's done has done its job. I think a lot of people overlook sports massage and massage in general, you know, because you go to the gym, you try and get fit, you try and eat healthy, and all these things, you know, are putting your body through stresses and, you know, really trying to get 100% out of your body all the time. And you know, you're not a machine. You have to look after it, and you have to put things back in. And sports massage and massage is just, you know, the best way of getting that little extra out of your body. And if you're sweating in the gym for hours on end, and you know, you're trying to get gains through your life everywhere, why not kind of go that extra little bit and lie on a bed and let someone work on you? You know, it's it's painful, and yeah, some people get nervous about it, but I think it's you have to look at the big picture, and it's definitely worth it. Yeah, so our plans with Paul, you know, is to go on as we are and try and get him along to World Cup races and take him with us on the World Cup scene. You know, I think having someone there who knows your body and having someone who works on you week in, week out and knows the history of your body is so important to professional athletes. You know, it's the worst thing in the world when you're having to explain your body to a new masseur. You know, just having that guy there all the time who you just don't really have to talk to him. He just instinctively knows what the crack is.